Hello again, everyone. I was just finishing a video and a message came through on my phone asking me for a new baby card. A friend of mine who sings with me in my choir mentioned it to me last night. So she sent me the details this morning and I just started and I thought, oh dear, I probably should have been doing a video of this. So the process that went through my head was, first of all, go to my box of dies that have got baby stuff in. And I came across this die. I don't know where it came from. I don't remember buying it. I don't know if somebody gave it to me. But it's kind of cute, isn't it? So I cut it out. This one's got these little tiny bits at the side. And the little bits are for the eyes, the nose, the insides of the ears, and the tummy button. So that's what I did. I coloured it. I'll just show you how I coloured it, because what I'm going to do, I'll start on this one, but I'm going to put this one behind that to give it a bit more substance. So let me just, the colours I chose were sort of teddy come girly colours. So they're earth tones. I've got E010 and E030. So I went kind of all over. Let me just get a bit of something to do some colouring on. Let's do it on here. This is the lighter one. So I think I'll just go all over with the broad side using the lighter marker. It's kind of a pale teddy colour, isn't it? But I wanted to add the warmth of pink with it as well. So all over, first of all, with the lighter one. I'm just doing this to kind of show you what I did, really, because none of this is going to show. I'm going to put it behind that one. And then with the darker one, just do a bit of sort of shading. I always tend to shade on the left-hand side, like this. Underneath here. And then go back with the lighter one again and just blend all that lot in. Simply like this. These Ohuhu markers are fabulous. These are the Honolulu ones. There's various Honolulu markers, but these are the Honolulu ones. They're just lovely. Really fond of them. Got my friend Deb to thank for telling or finding out about these. So there, you can see it's blended in beautifully. So all I did then was using, this is a Gummiapan pickup pencil. It's not a white crayon or anything. I just picked these bits up like this. This is for the nose. Just got a black marker. Went over it like this. And then rather than trying to glue the back of that, I just put a tiny drop of glue like this onto the nose and then stuck it on. I'm not going to do it now because that's going to be the back layer for this one. Okay, so that's how I did that. Then the same thing with the eyes, the two eyes, dab of glue, just put them on like that, and then with a fine liner, just put the eyeballs in. Anyway, after I'd done the ears and the tummy button and the eyes and the nose, etc., I thought, how can I make it look a little bit pretty? So again, look through my dies, and I have some Gummiapan tall candle dies, and they've got these little bows to go on them. So I thought, that's perfect. I'll do a little bow. The bits I stuck on for the ears and the tummy button, I coloured with the darker of the two markers, and I used the same one for the ribbon. So that's my bear. I'm going to just join these two together now, because I say these are going to go onto the card, and the double layer, obviously, you know, I'm fond of stacking, is going to give it a bit more definition. Okay, now seeing that this bear is sitting, I thought, you know, it's not going to sit very well by itself, I don't suppose. What could it lean on? And I thought often new babies are given a little gift. So I thought I'll use one of my gift boxes. So here is my Gummiapan tall gift box, which I thought would be a good size for this bear to lean against like that. Just cut it from white card, and the top layer I coloured with my Nuvo glitter gloss pen. And I don't know if you can see that, but it's got a beautiful, beautiful sheen. So now I'm just going to stick that onto the parcel. Don't need to glue the bow because the bow's going to be flicking up into the air. So just down the ribbons like this. Okie dokie. The important thing with this is matching these lines, that line there and that line there, with the lines of the lid of the parcel. And I'm not bothering this time putting an extra layer for the lid because this is kind of unimportant. This is what's important, so I want that to stand out, so I'm not bothering with so that's going to go like that. So here's my panel, and my idea is this. I've also dug out a welcome die. I believe this one, I've had it years and years. I think it was Simon Says Stamp. Don't know if they still do it, but I've got 2 of these and I want to stack those. And I'm thinking, looking at the composition of this, I'm thinking that that is going to be the same colours as this. So I'll stick them together and then I will colour them in. So one of them I bent, so I'll put that underneath. I think it was this one. Okay, put this one underneath, pop the other one over the top, and the crack, the bend won't show. There we go. I'll just colour this as well now. I'll start with a light one again. Just go all over it with the light one. First of all, using the broad end of the marker. I'm just going to put a few hints of the deeper shade around the side. Right, I'm going to go over again with the light one just to blend that in, using the broad end again. It will lighten just slightly because it's wet at the minute. Okay, so we have the bunny, the teddy and the parcel. We have the welcome at the top. And I just, on the computer, did the name and the date. Started off with this one, and I kind of didn't like that. It's Kansas something or other, that font, can't remember. This one is something about pink, all things pink, I think that one is, all things pink. So that is the one I'm going to use. So I'm just going to cut a little panel and stick it kind of there, and then stick this lot on and we'll be done. So I'll chop off this, because what I did, I printed it first on my piece of card, took it out, didn't like it. So on the computer, I moved the next one I did a bit further along, put the same piece of paper in again. So that's how I did that. And then I just cut off a slice. And then the rest of this sheet can either be used in the computer again or for anything. So that's what I do with the computer sentiments. I have to obviously print them on a piece of, well, I don't have to, but I do print them onto a piece of A4 card. Now, I need a little die for this. And I'm thinking, as this is plain edges, I will probably have just a plain edge little die. I've got a whole bunch in front of me that I keep handy. Is there anything there of the dimensions I fancy? Let me see. This will do. I'll use this one and then cut it from both ends. So around, what I may do actually, thinking about it, is cut another one just a little bit larger and surround it with that colour. I might do that. I'll see. I'll just see what it looks like when it's cut. Maybe a bit on the small side, so we'll just have a see. That's one end cut out. Okay, turn it round. Put my die around the other end. Make sure the lines are matched, the grooves and the cut lines. I'm just going to cut the other end. There we go. Don't go all the way along, just a little bit. So there's her name and her birth date. Did the birth date in Roman numerals. Actually, I don't think it does need, no, I don't think it does need a, it doesn't need a surround, I don't think. Right, I'm going to stick the parcel down. Okay. There's the parcel for her to lean on. Now we'll stick her down. I'm not going to put any foam on this one. No foam tape, just going to stick her. There's only one kind of layer there. I was really pleased I managed to find that little bow. I was thinking, I'm just looking for a little bow. Looking through, and Gummiapan are the ones with the little things. Just put a block on that for a minute while I'm putting some glue on this. There's no glue on the table. Right. It's so sweet. I think I'll put this on a little bit of tape though. I want it to just stand out just a little bit. This sticks to foam tape is really quite thin in depth, if you know what I mean, so that it doesn't stick up too much. I have got some wider, which is much thicker, and I really don't care for it quite as much. I like the effect to be a bit more subtle. So we'll pop this on, and then all we have to do is to put that onto a card base. Don't know if I've got one cut or not, actually. Can put a bit of glue stick on this. I know some people just use regular glue. Any kind of slippery glue is going to help when you're using foam tape, because it's notoriously sticky. Right, here is my base. So there we go. A clean and simple, fun baby card. I'm sorry I don't know the name of the die. If anybody knows, they could tell me. I do forget these things, I have to say. So, it's cute, isn't it? This is, I think I'll put that down just with a tape runner. I'll have it absolutely flat. So, a dear little baby card. Welcome, Philippa Alice. What a pretty name. What a pretty name. So, thank you for joining me. And thank you for subscribing. Thank you for giving a thumbs up. And I'll see you again very soon.